I know you're still looking for that perfect MMORPG, the one that actually feels worth playing. So I went all in, tested over 50 MMORPGs, explored massive worlds, fought crazy bosses, and finally filtered out 15 of the best you should try in 2025. Some are brand new adventurers, others are hidden gems that might just surprise you. But here's the twist. Not every game in this list is perfect. Some will test your patience, others will blow your mind, and by the end of this video, you might just find the world you've been searching for. Number 15. Raven 2 looks insane for a mobile MMO. The visuals alone feel straight out of a console game. Built on Unreal Engine, it throws you into a dark fantasy world packed with flashy combat and multiple classes like Assassin, Berserker, and Elementalist. But once the wow factor fades, you start noticing the flaws. Too much autoplay, and a clear pay-to-win system that kicks in fast. It's beautiful, ambitious, and cinematic, but not the most hands-on experience. Still, if you just want a stunning MMO to relax with, Raven 2 is worth a look. Number 14. Duet Night Abyss just dropped, and it instantly caught my eye. The game blends dual protagonist system and third-person shooting with slick hack-and-slash action. I was genuinely surprised by how smooth the combat feels, and there's no stamina bar so you can keep fighting non-stop. The world feels huge, with no autoplay or auto-navigation, so exploration actually matters. I've tested it on both PC and mobile. On PC, it's smooth, cinematic, and gorgeous. On mobile, it still needs work. Laggy, blurry graphics, and crashes happen. But here's what really stands out. No gacha. You grind or buy character shards directly. Overall, Duet Night Abyss is fresh, fast, and stylish. Number 13. At first glance, Blue Protocol Star Resonance looks like another flashy anime MMO. Bright colors, big monsters, the usual. But then it hits you. The combat feels fast and fluid. The world actually feels alive. And the moment I discovered you can air jump 5 times in a row, I knew this one was different. Fighting midair just feels insanely fun. Like a real anime battle. You can swap between classes, tank, healer, or DPS anytime, keeping battles unpredictable. The community's surprisingly friendly, and teaming up for guild raids and dungeons makes it even better. Sure, it's grindy and monetization's there, but still worth a try. Number 12. Blade and Soul Heroes is a hero collection MMORPG where you recruit and fight with a squad of 5 different heroes in real-time combat. The graphics are colorful, and the gameplay is easy to pick up, with flashy combos and team-based action. But half the time, you'll find yourself relying on auto-battle, and major lag in crowded fights really kills the momentum. And if the grind wears on, it can get a bit repetitive. Still, for a casual dose of martial arts action and hero-switching fun, Blade and Soul Heroes is worth a glance. Number 11. Legend of Ymir is a AAA MMORPG that honestly surprised me at first glance. Built on Unreal Engine 5, it drops you into a frozen, Norse-inspired open world filled with gods, monsters, and massive large-scale battles. I tried Volva from 5 classes, and the real-time combat feels intense, especially during huge raids where the whole screen erupts in chaos. But then the auto-combat kicked in way too soon, and that thrill faded fast. Add in some lag and frame drops during intense battles, and it's clear the game still needs work. And while it's stunning to look at, the NFT-heavy monetization makes it feel more pay-to-win than it should. It's ambitious, gorgeous, and a full beautiful promise. Number 10. Legends of Elumia feels like stepping back into the golden age of MMOs. No autoplay, no auto-navigation, just pure hands-on adventure. You start with 3 classes: Warrior, Mage, or Archer. Simple, but it works. The graphics are beautiful, almost too good for such an underrated game. But the twist, the world feels empty. The player base is small, and that loneliness hits harder than the monsters do. Number 9. Sword of Justice is dropping this November, and it already looks like one of the most exciting martial arts MMOs on the horizon. It's built on Unreal Engine 4, mixing ancient Chinese fantasy with modern visuals and fast-paced real-time combat. From what I've seen, the 6 classes each have distinct elemental abilities, and those massive 60 versus 60 guild wars look epic in scale. The only concern is the optimization of mobile version and monetization system. Still, I'm really looking forward to this one. Number 8. Where Winds Meet is set to launch this November, and this one honestly looks special. It's a true action MMORPG. No autoplay, no shortcuts, just pure skill-based combat where every parry encounter actually matters. The open world feels alive, filled with exploration, duels, and that classic wuxia freedom to fight, glide, or meditate under the moonlight. The visuals are breathtaking, and the physics alone make every movement feel handcrafted. If it delivers what the trailer promises, Where Winds Meet could be one of the most immersive martial arts MMOs we've seen in years. Number 7. Ares the Chosen One instantly grabbed my attention. A sci-fi MMORPG, and honestly, it looks insane. The visuals are next level, huge maps, and that sleek sci-fi vibe that instantly pulls you in. But once you get past the graphics, reality hits. It's loaded with autoplay, and the grind turns repetitive fast. Optimization isn't great either. Frame drops, lag, and even heating on mobile kill the immersion. And of course, the pay-to-win wall shows up early, especially when you start pushing for higher tier gear. Number 6. Odin Valhalla Rising looks breathtaking. Massive Norse realms, divine beasts, and visuals that easily rank among the best in any MMO. But once you get past the spectacle, reality kicks in. The autoplay and auto-navigation take over too quickly, and the quests get repetitive fast. Performance isn't great either. Lag and frame drops hit hard during big fights. The guild system is solid with dungeons and alliances, but the community feels quiet, making it hard to find active players. And yes, the pay-to-win setup shows up early through mounts and gear upgrades. Number 5. Skylore really surprised me. My first impression was great. The game looks beautiful, runs smoothly, and the art style fits perfectly for low to mid-range phones. It's got that classic fantasy vibe without overdoing the visuals, and the early grind actually feels fun. But after a while, I noticed one big issue. The movement speed feels painfully slow. There's no teleport system. And yeah, there's some pay-to-win stuff hiding in the shop, but not enough to ruin the game completely. Overall, Skylore nails that lightweight, old-school MMO charm. It's not perfect, but it's definitely worth your time. Number 4. I've spent a lot of time in Ragnarok X Next Generation, and it still nails that nostalgic MMO vibe. The world's lively, full of players, and that classic Ragnarok charm. But after level 50, things get rough. Leveling up becomes a serious grind. You'll be farming non-stop just to move an inch. That's when autoplay actually becomes a lifesaver, helping you survive the endless grind. The community's solid, with active guilds and chaotic guild wars that keep the game alive. It's not perfect, but if you love classic MMOs with real social energy, Ragnarok X is still worth your time. Number 3. Even after all these years, old-school RuneScape still sets the standard for what a real MMORPG should be. No autoplay, no shortcuts. Everything you earn takes effort, from mining to bossing. The freedom is unmatched. You can train skills, trade, or fight however you want. What really makes it special is the community, active, loyal, and even shaping the game's updates through player voting. Sure, the graphics are dated, but the depth, economy, and nostalgia keep it alive in a way most MMOs can't touch. For players who value grind, freedom, and community, old-school RuneScape is still the gold standard. Number 2. Albion Online is unlike any other MMO I've played. There are no fixed classes. Your gear defines your role, so you can switch playstyles anytime. The player-driven economy and guild wars for territory control make the world feel alive and unpredictable. But it's brutal. Full loot PvP means if you die, you lose everything. Still, that's what makes it unique. No autoplay, no pay-to-win, just skill, strategy, and risk. Number 1. Even in 2025, Black Desert Online still stands out for its insanely fluid combat and gorgeous visuals. Every skill feels impactful, and the world still looks stunning after all these years. The community's smaller but loyal, filled with veterans who know the grind inside out. And yeah, it's still grindy and a bit pay to win, especially if you want to compete fast. But if you're after top-tier combat, deep customization, and a living open world, Black Desert Online is absolutely still worth playing in 2025. And that wraps up the list. The top 15 MMORPGs you should try in 2025. But hey, don't take these rankings too seriously. Every game here hits differently for every player. Some of them are brutal with non-stop grind and paywalls, while others, like Duet Night Abyss, deliver a fresh and truly fun experience. At the end of the day, the best MMORPG is the one that keeps you coming back, whether for the challenge, the story, or just the community. So go find your world, dive in, and make your own adventure.